Uh, we are still in the process of confirming with these parents in Tongxiang, and so far we haven't gotten any sign up yet from elsewhere. Now we're doing this trial. Okay, I mean we're trying to perfect the trial script, and so. And then on the other side, we're also trying to produce a video so that we can play outside of the classroom for the parents. But that's happening on the side. For the trial class itself, okay, there'll be Miss Lin and then maybe a couple other guys from their side watching. But I will confirm with them today whether there will be any high-level people from their side watching. So at the moment, I think that's all the background.
Okay, great, thank you. That's very helpful.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
This is a big deal, big deal, guys. We gotta shine here.
Right. So, okay. So the drill will be almost exactly the same as last time. Okay, we're gonna start our preparation 30 minutes before the class starts. We will. I mean, like three or four of us will be online just right now, and then we'll confirm everything, right? And then in the meantime, in the classroom, I have asked parents to come in 30 minutes before the class start time. So one potential problem is that I may not. I may have to help them out on their side, help them install their computer and things. But there will be a couple of guys from their side to help with this. I'm going to train them today. So when the trial starts, okay. So we will do I'm going to go through the. Okay.
Send this around the horn, Ricky, to Asisha and Jinhan.
Yeah, this particular file, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this file still says Nanjing, but I can change that to Tongxiang. Okay. Okay. So preparation part 1, I think all those would be the same. Okay. Nothing, no difference there. And then class starts. Ricky introduces the team. And then Ricky announces the class rule. Okay, and then that would take 1 minute. And then Brent and John would present the PPT, and the latest PPT is version 11. Okay, I will, yeah, because that's what I sent a couple of days ago. I think, but I'll make sure that that's the same. So that presentation would last for 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, and then Sisha will do the translation.
Okay.
And then we will have a 4 to 5 minutes time slot for Brent to demo how to draw a very cool looking game character. And for this, Brent and I have a few discussions in the past couple of days. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. Okay. And then we will show we will explain the hacking explanation and the rules. Okay, and then we'll show the scoreboard. All right. And then we'll have roughly 5 to 6 hacks. No, I mean we'll let the kids play the game first. Okay, and then and then we'll do the hacking, and then we'll at last we'll spend about 15 minutes to present to the parents. So the drill is almost exactly the same. Okay. Now this time,
Excuse me, Ricky. May I ask a question?
yeah.
So I understood this is bilingual, and I understood you wanted to move as quickly as possible from Brent or one of our English people speaking and Sisha translating to
Right.
us just leading with a short introduction, and then everything else is going to be done by Jinhan and Sisha or whoever our
Right.
Chinese teacher is. So in
Right.
this case, Sisha, you and Jinhan are going to be leading. When Brent's, if that's the case, Ricky, and when Brent's
Oh,
drawing, Brent, you
great.
don't need to say anything. Sisha, it's you that explains, or maybe even so we can use Chinese menus. Maybe Sisha, it's you that and Jinhan who does all the drawing.
Hey, yeah, John, great point there. Okay. Now, the drawing part, Brent and I discussed that yesterday. Brent suggested that he will just do the drawing, and then Sisha would just explain very quickly. Because this drawing is not much for teaching; it's more like for a demo.
Great.
Like the demo to the kids that how fast we can draw a really cool looking character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now the and then I think when we get to the hacking part, we can let Sisha take over. You know, just explain the hacking part because that's what the kids need to understand what's going on.
Got it. The kids are not going to be drawing; they're just going to be hacking.
One of the hacks could be like drawing a new level because we will be using the platform game. So yeah, I think starting from the drawing. So Brent will be doing the drawing really quick, and Sisha will be doing the explanation in Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think John, you brought up a very good point. So in the beginning, we do a little bit back and forth translation of the presentation, and then for the next 40 minutes or so for the hacking time, we'll be doing the we'll be doing that almost all in Chinese.
Okay. So
No,
it's like explain the code and how to hack the game.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Right.
may I suggest a couple of things to help Sisha and Jinhan? I'm recording this, so Jinhan, I'm going to send this to Jinhan.
Oh, cool.
Can you send the PowerPoint?
Yeah.
Send the file and make
That'll
it.
be very helpful.
Yeah, send the PowerPoint link or actual file, and then send this file and make it crystal clear that Sisha and Jinhan are talking here, and not Brent or.
All right. So here, I'll just put this down right now. Okay, hang on.
So as for the drawing part, so Brand will like draw the cartoon and keep it silent, and I will explain everything.
Right.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're I think we all just happen to be thinking the same because Brent and I yeah.
Yeah, because I think Brent like will do better than me for the drawing part.
Yeah. Also, Brent already started the a new set of graphics for the game, so it looks beautiful. It looks I mean, like in terms of looking, it's great. But the logic of the game is exactly the same.
Okay.
So explanation of the okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this.
I'm not sure, Sisha, we need to get into explaining how the code works. This code is way too complicated to be explained in an hour to a
Uh,
new kid.
Just teach them how to hack the code.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
Mhm.
okay, so actually, I think later today, from now until the class, Brent and Sisha might need to get together for about 10 minutes just to discuss the hacking, the part code. I mean, the list of the hacks, and then the location of the code.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
We have a list of. Okay, so let's do this. Let's. I will give a couple of minutes to Brent right now to show his new. I mean, like his new graphics and also the list of hacks.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that would be helpful.
So I put down Sisha to explain here, and also here. So Sisha will take over.
Sisha and Jinhan.
Oh yeah, Sisha and Jihan will take over. I'll
So one thing, Sisha, we might do is synchronize with Jinhan how you want to pass the ball back and forth.
Right. And then the presentation. So Ricky will do the presentation to Aaron. Okay. Well, I think like team will say hi to parents. Okay. All right. So this is the new file.
And
I'm gonna stop sharing, and then you guys. I'll let Brent share his screen. Okay.
And Ricky, for the benefit of Alexia, I'm going to pass this to her as well. Can you put at the very top the summary of the big picture, and also change Nanjing to the name of the city?
Right.
Okay, great. So we'll use this as a document for everyone. Okay, great. Brent.
Brent, you can quickly show us.
Let me spotlight Brent. Hold on a sec. Oh, okay, good, Brent. I think I may spotlight Brent to make sure it stays on. Hold on a second, Brent. Okay, Brent.
Okay, so just real quick, reason why I saw like this Bolo screen up is the template version we made for Build It Yourself. I don't think we ever use extensively, so we found some bug codes, some code bugs in it, and which caused some like small glitches. So just for time's sake, we're defaulting back to the Bolo file, and we're modifying that. We created.
Sorry, Brent, I cannot like see it clearly.
Oh yeah, the screen is not clear. Are you using OBS?
I am. Let me just share my regular.
Yeah,
That might be better for Minecraft when we're having bandwidth issues, but not, I guess, regular. Is that better?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the version of Bolo that we recoded for Build It Yourself's template has like a glitch with vertical walls. So instead of trying to fix the glitch, we just figured since we're hacking, go back to the Bolo game as a really fast, fix to this.
Yep.
The graphics. Okay, so the graphics. Let me pull these up. Now we try to make something cute and interesting, big eyes, something more interesting than just the sphere. And that was the feet fix. I don't know if that works, Ricky, but.
Oh yeah. This is cool.
All right, and then the levels are, have gradient colors, interesting.
Background.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this will be the Hall of Fame, and then once I have this finished, I'll just, slap this back together as a template too. Once we know the code is working perfect, and what I'm gonna do also, once we have the code working perfectly, I'm gonna look through, and anywhere I can initialize a variable so the kids can have some instant gratification without making it too easy. Basically, you know, have a few almost freebies for the kids who aren't so advanced to still feel accomplished. You know, they'll find something called boss time, or they'll find something called jump height. You know, so I'll make it easier than trying to read through this. And that way we have, you know, this is going to be a customized title screen. And I'm also going to do a story, kind of like this, a story intro to the game.
Excellent, Brent.
And then, you know, so basically it just plays through like Bolo. And
So, John, you know, the great thing about this change is that now this Bolo game has a story, which is something like this.
Much better. I get it.
Penguin is called Polo, and he is going through a bunch of challenges to save.
Much better. I got it. Yeah.
And then and it's still it's quite simple to hack.
Great.
And beautiful.
Okay. So it'll be critical to give Sisha and Jinhan a heads up on what specifically those hacks are.
Yeah, that'll be.
Very specific instructions on the hacks.
Right.
so I'll go through and I'll make a, you know, detailed list of everything. But basically, the hacking challenges that we think would be fun, the first ones we thought of, we might, you know, if we think of more, we'll add them. But jump further, so you know, stay in the air longer, or be able to jump a second time in midair. Disable poison from hurting you. You know, potentially just make it where it does nothing, disconnect the block or something. Skip level, so you press a button and, you know, the character can jump from one end of the screen all the way to the other. Draw around the level, so you could draw bridges over the poison, or platforms you can jump over, you know, to just make things easier. Disable gravity. Essentially, you turn your character from, you know, something moving to the right with gravity pulling it down to almost something more like Pac-Man, where you just move up, down, left, right, and you kind of fly around. That would be a cool hack for more advanced kids. You know, disable controls and add your own controls, essentially. These will be broken out to different challenges, but change your character or the enemy, add levels or change levels, or, you know, add your own storyline.
Cool.
Artists, you know, they'll have a hack they could do.
Great.
Related. Initializing variables will just allow us to let the kids find things easier. And teleporting was one possibility. And, you know, another graphics but coding challenge could be to animate your character.
Cool. Very cool. Sisha and Jinhan, if you have the time and interest, I think it would be useful for you guys to do each one of these hacks yourself. It's always easier to teach after you've done it yourself.
Okay. So if you could send this document to me, I will like do some research and find out what can I do.
Yeah. I'm gonna send the PowerPoint, and then Brent, you can add the list of hacks in the PowerPoint.
So do you already like had a solution for all the hacks?
That's a good question. Some of them I know how to do. Other ones, like, you know, I know how to do all these, but, you know, there's different ways to accomplish them. So what I could do is, maybe what I could do is take a stab at maybe I could record myself doing each hack.
Okay.
Video, upload to YouTube and send it to you guys, you know, at least by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, because it's really difficult if we don't explain the whole code to the student. Just tell them how to hack the game. I think it's not very logic.
Right,
Well,
just suggest where to go or something.
You know, actually, you know, since this is a demo class,
Mm-hmm.
Not like the summer, the winter camp. Because in the winter camp, we let the kids go off, spend the time trying to figure out how to hack, right? But for the demo class, we can just tell the kid, hey, kid, look at this place. Okay, this is where you change the jump distance and try it out. Okay, and then they're gonna. I think it's more of a demo of hack. Uh, and
Okay,
then
got your point. Mhm.
right, and then we can demo like 3 or 4 hacks, and then we can even say, hey, look, and then we can even have Brent like do like do a flying, like defeat the gravity, and then hey, look, this is how cool it is. Now the penguin can fly. The
That's a
flightless.
great idea, Ricky. Let's let Brent demo solutions to 2 or 3 hacks so the kids know how to use Scratch.
So how many hacks we will ask the student to do? Like 5 as like the same.
Well, we're gonna list the all the hacks, right? And,
Yeah.
and list them out, right? And then we'll but of course, before the class, yeah, we're gonna list the hacks, and then we'll demo a few of them, like 2 or 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one easy, one medium, and one difficult, and then so that they'll know that, oh, okay, well, these are the cool things that we can do.
Yeah, makes sense. Mm-hmm.
Good. Excellent. Excellent idea to have Sisha demo how to use Scratch in order to do one or two of the hacks.
Right. Oh, Brent, will you add one more level? Remember in our last winter camp during Chinese New Year, was it you or one of the kids who added like a moving platform? I think that would be another great thing. Just a demo, You get maybe during the hacks during the class, you say, hey kids, let me show you how to do a moving platform, and then you have like either floating platform or moving platform. They'll make the game more fun.
I love this idea, Ricky, that while kids are doing their own hacks, if some kids are lost, they can just watch the screen and watch Brent.
Yeah. Right.
That's a great idea.
Create a moving platform.
Yeah.
It's more like Brent creating a new level. Just showing them, hey, this is how you create a new level, and it's very different.
Okay.
So Brent, why don't you put that down on your hacking list as well?
I added it, and I'll have that. So what I'm thinking is, I'll make a final game. I'll then have the list of hacks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remix the Scratch project with each hack already completed, and I'll record myself making those. So Jinhan and Sisha, you guys can watch that, and you'll see exactly what I did to make the edit, and then you can also reference the file. John, much like the Rocket game, how we have it in stages on the Scratch website.
Yep. Great.
So I can do each hack as its own game, so we can easily call it in case we get stuck.
Excellent.
And then what I'll do is once everything's all complete, I'll take the final game that's not hacked, and I'll make a version of it with basic graphics. So we have a template that matches the game that was going with them.
Okay, sounds like a lot of work. Ricky, this I think I have the dates wrong. What can you tell us? What this is for Saturday night or Sunday night?
Oh.
This is for Sunday morning Beijing time, so it's gonna be like Saturday night 10:30. It's a little bit late for you guys.
Tomorrow night. Okay, good. That's the same thing as I said in our emails. Is that still for you, Sisha?
Yes.
Great. Okay. I'm sorry. I was confused by one of the messages that came across.
I think it's for preparation for Jinghan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a spreadsheet that shows the all the times. I'll send it to you guys by the end of today. Yeah, okay. But today, Brent and John will continue doing the webcast, the regular webcast. for the English classes.
Yeah, yeah, great. Sisha, thank you for your Friday night and Saturday night times, late night and on the spur of the moment. Thank you for being so flexible.
No problem. I
Yeah,
just
I
asked.
appreciate it as well. I want to express my appreciation, Sisha, because well, I mean, these are the golden hours for China after school classes. But I know, I mean, these are also golden hours for young people like you and Brent in Friday night and Saturday night. Big thanks to you.
You guys don't have to worry about me. I go to a nightclub once every 2 years to remind myself why I don't like to go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to go to nightclub either.
Yeah,
It's
a lot
too
of people don't
noisy.
you, and everyone smells like that too much medicine. It's the best way to phrase that. No, I'd much rather be home building.
All
Hey,
right.
yeah, let's all do some healthy things, right?
Yeah.
Such a build thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
Friday, Saturday is better creating.
Yes.
all right. All right, guys. We'll split and do separate things for the next 12 hours or so.
Okay.
I'll
Sisha,
see you.
I think we're going to set up a meeting with you and Alex next week.
Yeah. Yes, I saw that message.
Great.
And I have a good news for you.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I just passed my road test and got my
Oh,
driver license.
for getting on the racetrack, right?
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you, Sisha.
I hope so.
Oh yeah. Hey, my wife just had an accident a few days ago.
Oh no.
You know what happened? She crashed into the guardrail in the middle of the road,
Oh my God.
and the car had to be like fixed. The car
Oh.
box. And she called me, and then I went there for rescue. And then after the rescue, well, of course, I asked her, make sure that it was okay.
Was she injured or?
She was okay.
Okay.
And then I looked at the crime scene or the accident scene.
Crime thing.
I figured the crime she committed. Well, she didn't hit another car, right? So I figured, oh yeah, were you using your phone? And then she said, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I told her like so many times, not to look at her phone when driving.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's
But it was a good
distracting.
thing. I don't think she would. Well, I mean, it was a good thing that she was okay, and the car was damaged just good enough so that she remembers this.
That's a good way to look at this, Ricky. I'll teach her a lesson not to do that again. That's big trouble. Yeah.
And then her father scolded her for like a few hours.
Whoa.
Oh.
Ricky, I know the perfect Christmas present for her.
What's
But
that?
be careful because you might get in trouble if she thinks you're joking. A Bluetooth radio, and then make sure she has like OK Google or Siri or something, one of those handless assistants.
Yeah.
You still do all the same things, but you don't have to take your eyes away.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Because she was trying, maybe she was trying to answer phone calls and try to answer WeChat messages and that sort of things. Yeah.
I can almost sympathize though, because the world is so fast paced and it's hard to make it by that. We're just kind of forced to try and maximize every second sometimes. We feel that way at least.
Yeah. Well, I know. I know some people must answer phone calls, but just pull over to the side of the road. Right?
I agree. I definitely agree.
Amen.
Yeah. If I can't just hit answer the call and talk, with speakerphone on, I don't bother with my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about racetrack, Sisha, the story for you. So don't go on the racetrack while you're using the phone.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Ricky, do you want to hang in there for a couple of minutes on other matters, or it's up to you? I'm good if you. Uh-huh.
We're good. I'm about to send you the latest version of the. Well, it's not the latest version or so, but I need to confirm that that's what I sent to them, and then I'll send the same version to you again
Okay.
for the contract, and then you could maybe scan the signature page, and then
Okay. Great. The
send it
two
back to us.
things in Alexa's email. Did you read Alexa's email? There were
Oh,
two things. How do we create incentives for Educare? And secondly, can you document us an explanation we can give to our investors of what your big picture goals are?
okay. Wait, it is. Did they give updates about the demo that you did last
Yeah,
time?
yeah. Alexia sent you an email
Oh,
summarizing
yeah, yeah.
the meeting.
Is that positive
Yeah,
updates?
yeah.
Awesome.
We have some mountains to climb, but we're going to put it in your hands. I'd like to talk before we hand the ball off to them. What are their incentives? And
Uh,
secondly, we're preparing for some meetings with investors. One in particular that Sisha brought to the table. So we need to understand. We need to present to our investors a big picture perspective of what we're doing with CCTV.
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay.
And
Okay. So that means they.
the contract, the numbers in the contract are not going to work for the investors. So we have to tell them a better story.
Oh, okay. But in short, this does not change the contract with
No,
CCTV, right?
no, it doesn't change the contract. We just need a insight into your business plan. If you're going to invest $500,000, how are you going to get a return on that investment?
Mm, mm. Okay.
We need to answer that question clearly to investors.
Right. Okay. I haven't finished reading the email. Just a quick question for you. Does educate? Oh, do you guys want to stay on, Brent and Isha?
I'm gonna leave.
Stay on. You're welcome to stay.
Bye,
Just
Brent, and bye, John.
Okay, Zisha.
Bye, Cesar.
Talk soon. Bye.
all right, bye, Susan.
Brent, I encourage you to stay on if you have the time and interest.
Oh, definitely.
You understand the big picture here.
I'm gonna sit quiet in the background. I'm gonna start getting ready for the Minecraft workshop, but I'll listen in.
Okay.
Okay. So, did you tell Jin about what you're doing with CCTV?
I didn't mention CCTV. I referred to a large organization in China that you brought to the table. She,
Right.
of course, knows of you. And we haven't, I haven't really told her any details.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
I think yeah.
how does she think about the exclusivity that we're about to give away?
She
And
asked about it, and I didn't. I told her that if we sign, when we sign this deal, that all of her work would have to go through you.
okay.
So that's why I ask, can you give some thought up front to what are her incentives to introduce you to Chengdu? So she wants to do more demos in Chengdu.
All right.
And I just laying the groundwork for that before she goes to all that trouble. I think you and she should have a discussion. How does she win?
Okay. Yeah, I think that the key question will be that well, I mean, because if we're gonna work with them, right? It's of course that's positive news. It's good business. But whether it would be us working with them or you working with them directly, it always boils down to the key question. the bottom question. How many hurdles do you have to go through in order to get business, right? So I think that's, and then we'll talk about the incentive for them,
Right.
because okay, so their feedback is,
I want to hand off all business in China to you, Ricky. That's the goal. Now, Jin and her team are almost all located in the U.S. And in fact, this is educare.us.
all right.
So she's serving a lot of business in Canada and the U.S. So that
right.
business, she went to Concord Academy.
Right.
So she's contemplating doing camps at Concord Academy.
Right. Okay.
Probably it makes sense for us to manage that rather than you from China.
Yeah. Well, you see, we could argue that if the kids are not coming from China, they are recruiting in the U.S.
Right.
Now there will be a gray area though.
Mm-hmm.
The parents are in China, and they could be doing promotion in China.
That's true. That's a good point.
So which there's a potential for market confusion.
Yeah, I hear you. Good point.
So okay, let me look into this hopefully today. I'll mention to Miss Lin. Okay.
All right. Yeah, and
cover that we plan yet, but
the case is that what I see as the benefit of Jin is not so much the business that she'll send our way. I'm not convinced that they're well positioned right now anyway to give us a lot of business. They might down the road. The big win from Jin is that she can introduce us to New Oriental Education and VIP Kid. She seems to have very, very good connections at the highest levels there.
Okay.
She may have gone to school with the CEO or a high-level person at VIP Kid.
Right. Well, I think that's why it's good that we have those buyback terms, right? If we do well with CCTV, okay, and you, I mean, because throughout next year with CCTV, we will refine and localize your programs, okay, for the China market.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big job, right? And then throughout that process, I mean, it will be beneficial for CCTV's potential customers.
Yeah.
But it will also build yourself, okay, the knowledge, all right, for the market, and then your programs have been like upgraded for the China market, and then if New Oriental wants to take over the exclusivity, they can come up with the money. You ask them to come up with the money.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that it's going in that direction as much as she can be a lead to investors.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean.
So both VIP Kid and New Oriental Education have investment divisions.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, John, I need to run. Yeah, sorry for cutting it short. To prepare for the webcast, I need to meet.
Okay. Great. Bye.
Hey, great news from here. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay. Bye, Ricky.
Okay,
Brent. Brent, are you going to drive the meetings tonight? I'm just going to be a fly on the wall.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, no, John.
Yeah.
From resetting up my computer, could you send me the workshop details just so I can sync my notes with?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do that right now. And you're coming to
Concord.
Boston.
I'm gonna stop by Build It Yourself in the morning.
Great. Okay. Around 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I could do 10. 10 works.
Any time. I just have to leave here at 10:30.
Okay. Yeah. So earlier would be better.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. Okay.
Keela goes to the program at about 10:45.
Okay.
So around 10 or maybe a little sooner would work.
Fantastic. Okay, good. All right, Brent. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then just to sync with you super fast, just two brains better than one. Last week with this Friday Minecraft workshop was the one where this was the one where it was a little dominated, right?
Yep. Yep.
And we were trying to show the different logic gates.
Yep.
It was kind of okay. And for week 3 we had build a piston door. So I think what we'll do is just let's introduce. I'll build a piston door in the world. Maybe 2 examples of it, or even just find some YouTube examples so I don't have to spend the time. We'll review problem mission, and with this group we started a lab book, right?
Yeah.
So we can review problem mission, what we're doing in Minecraft 102, and piston doors, and then the second workshop. Pull up the project plan, and then from there I'll be good shape. So week 3 was draw levels. So I think review problem mission, which will be fast.
Mhm.
See the progress of their rocket, and if they imported it. I think we, should have had the rocket done, the first week. I know some kids are still working on it the second week. So,
Mhm.
we'll pass the ball around for a few minutes, and then just kind of demo how to build the level. So anyone who is ready can start that. And anyone who's not ready, we can just go around and help, answer questions on the rocket and answer questions on the levels.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm concerned a little bit about the Minecraft class. We didn't really talk about that, resolving the problem we had last week with Samuel.
Right. Well, I began planting a seed with Ricky in the last meeting.
Oh, good.
We talked a little bit about, I showed how Lucid can use the Alt key and how he can, I taught him how to change fonts in Notepad on his own. So he knows how to change fonts, pick font types, change their boldness and everything, which I think is phenomenal for 3. So I was showing that off to Ricky, complimenting Samuel for being smart, and then I kind of, in a complimentary way, said, "Man, Samuel, if he's doing this, Minecraft course or Scratch course 5 times, he's gonna go crazy. He's too smart for that." But I think, the intern program is still like a little bit beyond what he's doing. Maybe there's a way I could have him, work with me sometimes on things, build it yourself work. And I kind of planted that seed. And then I think we can maybe transition him out of those courses
Okay.
just by inviting him to kind of build with me here and there.
Okay. Okay. That's a great solution. Get him on his own.
Yeah, I think he'll be helpful. I don't mind answering why. I love kids who are smart that are trying to do big things.
Yeah.
And I think Ricky's a really important
Yep.
member of our team, and we need to help him with Samuel. If he wants Samuel to learn more.
Yep.
I think we're an education company. Let's see how we can help.
Yep.
And then at some point, I know we still need to address not having them interrupt when meetings and such. I'm not sure the most sensitive way to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know Ricky long enough to know if he's sensitive or not to Samuel, or his kids in general.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. I get the general idea.
Yeah.
So we're going to abandon the whole Boolean stuff and just go back to piston doors and.
Well, that was the next thing. No, wait, no, this is not that workshop. That's the Tuesday one, right? Minecraft 103.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Okay. Right. Sorry. I got them mixed up. You're right.
I think I think I mixed it up too. Yeah. I think but in both classes, I think they get a little dominated by a few.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
still but we'll just I'll peek around the world to rejog my memory on exactly what we did.
Yeah.
Make sure I see the level of what we built, the examples I showed.
Okay.
And then we'll just show we showed I believe we showed and like OR gates and inverters last week, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Okay, good. I'll leave it to you, whatever works for you.
Yeah, I think you know, just to save time on me digging through though, if you can send me the.
I already did. I sent it in the email.
Perfect. So I'm gonna run prep and I'll lead those workshops and I'll see you online if you're in the background, and if not, no worries.
Yep. Okay. Thanks, Brent.
You're welcome. All right.
Bye.